We thank you all for your time and your contributions to our community that you've already made in trying to serve and hear us. And we thank you in the audience. We will close this evening with our closing statements. Our candidates each have 2 minutes to respond. And we begin this evening with Mr. Sarver. Your last remarks.
What a great panel of people here. I think we're going to wake up on November 4th and find our district being well served. The greatest issue facing our schools today is the devastating decline in funding. The latest multi-year budget projections show that the substantial reserves of the Sequoia Union High School District will be consumed over the next 3 years unless additional cuts in revenue streams are implemented. This is a time when we need a board of trustees with the confidence, commitment, and stability to continue on the path of excellence and improvement while seeking out responsible and innovative opportunities for trimming costs and generating revenue. We need board members who understand and support the broad requirements of all students in all of our communities, and who will focus on each and every one of the myriad issues and details that are involved in governing a district of this size and diversity. My experience as a teacher, manager, school volunteer, and community leader has prepared me for this demanding role. I've been endorsed by education leaders, elected officials, and community members across the district, and I ask for your vote on November 3rd.
Thank you. Ms. Injasulian.
I haven't been endorsed by anyone, and this has been an exciting process for me that mostly I undertook because of the young people that I teach every day who feel disenfranchised and disconnected from the process of democracy and their civic duty. And what I found as I've ventured into this process is that I am absolutely impressed every day by the group of people that I'm sitting with up here. I would be happy to give each and every one of them my vote. So this has been a tremendous learning opportunity for me. And to answer these little questions in 1 minute and 30 seconds, and I don't feel like it does a very good job explaining who I am and why I'm here. So I would encourage you each to go to my website where I very thoughtfully put down who I am and what I believe in and why I'm here. So that's www.missinja.net, so I'm gonna pump that. And I just want to share a couple of the belief statements that I put on my website. Students want to be involved in their school, community, and decisions about their learning. No one knows students in general better than teachers, and no one knows a particular student better than a parent, and I would like to bring all of those groups together.
Ms. Corrali.
Tonight's forum has shown that each of us deeply cares about the quality of education our students receive. However, during this challenging time, words are not enough. My wealth of experience in public service and community volunteerism has prepared me to lead the Sequoia District and represent you to ensure that all our schools, the 4 comprehensive high schools, the 4 charter schools, the Redwood School, and the adult school, are well served with a level-headed and balanced perspective. As a daughter of Chinese immigrants, education was always the top priority in my family because they believe it is the way to achieve the American dream. Since my father was a chemistry professor at the University of Texas at Austin, I was lucky enough to grow up in an academic environment where high academic standards were the norm because high expectations were the norm. Investing in and supporting our students' education is the most important gift that we can give to them and our society. Having our students achieve success, whether it is in career technical education and or college preparation, is important for their future. So tonight I ask for your support to help me move the Sequoia District forward in a positive direction. Thank you.
Ms. Green, your final statement.
Well, I'd like to thank everyone on the panel tonight for having the courage to talk to you all and to actually answer questions in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Tonight, I encourage you to vote for me on November 3rd so that together we can work collaboratively as partners in our children's education. Based on my experience as a former board member and my experience of being in a diverse community, I look forward to bringing these aspects to working together closely with the charter schools and expanding the vocational education within our district. I'm willing to work, again, collaboratively with our teachers, with our staff, with our parents, and our students. I've been endorsed by the Teachers Association, the Labor Councils, and the staff, and members of various communities. And I'm looking forward to working with you.
Mr. Ferrando.
I want to thank the League for putting on this forum, and I want to thank the audience for being here and taking time out of your busy schedule to attend. A woman I admire greatly gave me some advice years ago. She came to this country in the 1920s, and she imparted some words to all of her grandchildren, actually, saying, get a good education. It's the one thing that cannot be taken away from you. We have an opportunity to educate 8,000 plus students in this district. We have a good district. We have the opportunity to make a great district. We are fortunate to be part of a district that has some of the most financially advantaged cities in the country. We spend 30% more in the state average and 15% more than our neighboring school districts. Putting that in perspective, after somebody's been in the district for 4 years, we've given them the equivalent of 2 compact cars or 1 luxury car. I'm not concerned about how much is spent, but how effectively we spend it. I want to make sure that money is spent responsibly, to ensure we spend money wisely, to close this unacceptable achievement gap sooner than later. Not all students will continue on to college, not all will choose a career after high school, but no one in this district should be in a position not to have a choice that meets their educational needs.
Thank you. Ms. Fernandez.
This process has been a great education for me as well. I think it is a very crucial time for the Sequoia district, and this is a wonderful district. The broad spectrum of educational talents and challenges are all here, and we have a wonderful opportunity to make it even better in the future. I think that what I can bring to the table is to encourage broader community involvement and dialogue through focus groups and public forums, and encourage very active pursuit of foundation grants and individual gifts that we can certainly improve on the past, and certainly an openness to new ideas and new ways of thinking about our challenges, and hopefully find new solutions. Thank you.
And lastly, Mr. Thompson.
Thank you for coming out tonight. I'm running because we have great assets in this district, and we face substantial challenges, and a status quo approach is insufficient for us to succeed. Arnie Duncan set this challenge before us. Your state, our state of California, once had the best education system in the country. From cradle to career, you took care of your children. I ask you, is California going to lead the race to the top, or are you going to lead the retreat? I know where I stand on that challenge. I stand for excellence in our public schools. What's my vision for this district? We have the resources and the leadership capability to be the best, and now we need to make the commitment to do so. A vote for Thompson is a vote for deep experience in education. I haven't had a chance to talk about that. It's a vote for a high level of a commitment and high standards. It's a vote for not accepting the status quo, but for innovation and improvement. Above all, a vote for Thompson is a vote to provide and to serve all the children of this district with an excellent education. Thank you.
Thank you all so much. And our thanks to our audience and to all of you at home. We appreciate your commitment to your community and to our children's education. For unbiased information on the upcoming election on November 3rd, feel free to go to smartvoter.org. You got a handy bookmark for unbiased information on your election. And check your local programming guides to find out when this program will be rebroadcast. And most of all, we encourage you to be educators. Go out and encourage people to become as active and as informed as you have become this evening. We also encourage you next Wednesday night, Redwood City people, the City Council, will be having a similar forum. We encourage you all to come back to City Hall this time. And on behalf of the League of Women Voters, your League of Women Voters of South San Mateo County, we thank you for coming, and good night.